Welcome back to this week's newsletter. The chocolate is back in the fridge for those that didn't want any warm chocolate anymore. But let's go straight over to Alex, who is on the 8th hole. Let's see how he's playing that at the moment.
Hello and welcome to the 8th tee box. I am going to be using a 2-iron. Now, really with this hole, we all know it's a very long hole. It's pretty straight, a little bit of a dog leg to the right at the end. All I want to try to do here is keep it straight. So what I suggest for all of you to do at home is to take a club that you feel comfortable hitting straight. Especially now a time, because of how hard the ground is, the ball's going to be rolling. You just want to keep it straight to then give you a chance of getting down into the green. Now for most of you guys, this is a long hole. I would actually advise you guys to actually play this like a par 5. It's the hardest hole on the course, so you get shots on the hole. So just play it like a par 5, get your 2 points, get onto the 9th tee. Let's see this. So yeah, I'm going to hit a 2-iron. Now I'm going to aim at the 150 post on the left hand side. So you've got the 200 marker, you've got the 150 post. I'm going to aim at that, which opens up the left hand side, which then can mean I can angle into the green. Okay, pretty successful tee shot, which I'm happy with. Got 170 yards to the flag, which is a red flag. So I'm automatically going to say that that's 175 yards to go past the flag. It's slightly uphill, this shot into the green. So that's probably 179 yards maybe, let's say. Plus, it's into wind. So I'm basically going to try to hit this about 180 yards. So I've got my 7-iron. The ball's not in a great position. My feet are a little bit unbalanced and it's in a slight divot. So I'm just going to swing this nice and smooth. I've got plenty of club, so I'm just going to swing it nice and smooth. Just get it up there and get it rolling on the ground. I'm going to pretty much aim for the centre of the 2 bunkers, which is pretty much the centre of the green. Again, if I can get this on the putting green, I'll be very happy. I just want to get this down there, give myself an opportunity at a 2-putt par. So let's have a go. That's leaking out to the right. It's not a great shot. Okay, so not a great shot, but we're in an okay position. I think the positioning of my shot, my back foot was higher than my lower foot, plus the divot. It just leaked off to the right, which I'm happy with. This is not a bad shot. I've got my 60-degree wedge. I'm going to look to, I think the greens have been watered, so it's not going to run out as much as I think. So I'm looking to potentially land this up this side, which is right-hand side of the hole, because the green's going to be moving round to the left-hand side. Yeah, it seems a bit wet here, so I'm going to give it a little bit more confidence than what I'm wanting to do, just because I feel like the greens are going to be a little bit softer than I anticipate. So it's landed on my landing zone and it's come up short. That's not bad though. Got a putt here for par, which I'm going to give its best opportunity. If not, we'll tap it in bogey, move on to the 9. What I learned from the chip, this is a really good tip for you guys at home. I watched the chip and where the ball rolled. That's then going to give me an indication of where this ball's going to roll. So taking advice or notes from my chip, I know that I need to aim higher of the hole here, which is the right-hand side, to then allow it to curl into the hole. And then we're just going to give it a nice roll. Again, not stress too much like on the 7th, because we've had course maintenance, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, baby. That was a par on the 8th. Let's move on to the 9th tee.
Right, that was how Alex plays the 8th. Quite interesting, actually. Some of you would probably hit a driver. Luckily enough, he can hit an iron, which will certainly help. Now, let's go over to one of Alex's lessons the other day. in our yearly Nearest the Pin competition, I think he did quite well. So let's have a look. That was a great shot from Gideon. 1'2". Beat Rob, Alex, top of the leaderboard. Now, if anyone can beat that, they've done really, really well. But certainly worth it. Maybe a hole in one. That'd be great to see. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit more about the Ping chipper. So let's do a little review. All right, let's get straight into review, and it is on the brand new chipper from Ping. Right, let's get into some facts. Now you've seen what it looks like, let's get into some facts and figures. Now, Ping recommend this club for shots under 40 yards, from things like the fringe, off the fairways, and even out of the rough. Now, because of the way this club is set up, it is ideally used like a putter. So you can stand nice and close, and it is a simple action, just like a putter stroke, to get the ball just about in the air and rolling on to the green. Now, it's to promote a nice consistent ball strike, to give you the most consistent launch and control over the spin. And this should eliminate those kind of chunk shots where you hit the ground too hard, or even those fins. And it should look something simple just like this. Now, a few of the features of this chipper at the moment, it does feature a cambered sole, which should give you a smoother transaction through the grass, giving you maximum versatility and consistency when trying to strike the ball around the greens. Now, another feature, the grooves, the micro match grooves, which is what Ping have called them. It features a tighter spacing, which gives you slightly more grooves in the club face, which should increase your ball contact, maintain the spin throughout the chip shot, and produce a more consistent launch, like we mentioned, on every single chip at any sort of distance. Now, a feature that I really like about the chipper, and that Ping have put on a few of their wedges over the last couple of years, is the extra long chipping grip. Now, it's about 3/4 of an inch longer than a standard grip, and it has different markings along the shaft. Now, what this can enable you to do is grip down it for different shots. So if I've got a slightly tighter lie that I don't really fancy, I can grip down it to a certain level and play the shot nice and easily while gripping down on it, and it gives me that little bit extra control. Now, time for some technical details about the chipper. Now, loft 38.5 degrees. That is kind of the traditional loft of an 8-iron. So that gives you kind of the optimum launch and roll out that Ping are looking for out of the chipper. The length is 35 inches, so your standard putter is about 34 inches, so just about 1 inch longer than that. It gives you enough room to stay far enough away from the ball and gives you a nice leverage over each shot. And the lie angle is at 70 degrees. Yet again, very much the same as a putter lie angle, but with that extra little bit of loft, just gives you that extra bit of confidence. Now, bounce has 8 degrees of bounce, kind of a lower bounce on a wedge, which just offers a little bit more ground interaction, lets you dig in a little bit more so it doesn't bounce too much off the ground as you strike the ball. Now, if you are interested in the Ping chipper, it comes in two different options. You've got the steel shafted standard option at 149, and then you've got the graphite option, which is at 159. Now, both options feel very nice and are weighted exactly how you'd want the chipper to feel. The graphite just gives you that slightly lighter option, makes the head slightly heavier. The steel gives that all-round balanced feel. Now, if you're someone that's got steel shafted irons, then you're probably going to go for the steel option. Someone that's got graphite, you're going to go for the graphite option. Now, if you're someone that has custom fitted golf clubs, of course you can get the chipper custom fitted, so the lie angle can be changed. Ping do the color code, so the current standard one obviously is black. you can go to any colour code you like. You can have it lengthened, shortened, and you can have the shaft changed to your custom fitted option. And hopefully you'll get one that works really well and you're able to hit lovely chip shots just like that. If you are someone that's interested in the chip art, then come and speak to us in the shop or give us a message. We can order you one in, or you can have a little custom fitting. It is something that really will improve your confidence around the greens. So if you're struggling with those chip shots, this is the club for you. Now hopefully you can get some nice chips just like this, and it's like a putter. Makes chipping effortless. I might even put one in my golf bag. Now that is the chipper. Message us now to find out more.
These stunning Proteca cart bags offer a range of different features to make them the bag to have. The main feature being the new 14-way noise-reducing club divider, which makes storing your clubs effortless and dead quiet. The Proteca cart bag also features Motocaddy's new Easy Lock system that eliminates the need for a bottom strap. The Proteca also has 9 large pockets for storage needs, and added benefits is it's fully waterproof. These bags are $249 and come in a couple different colours options. Come take a look in the shop now.
Right, that is the end of this week's newsletter video. If you would like to see more, of course, just make sure to comment it below or come and see us in the shop and we shall add it into next week's video. See you all next week.